Chris Benoit was a Canadian professional wrestler who was active in the wrestling industry from the 1980s until his death in 2007. He had a successful career in various wrestling promotions, most notably in World Wrestling Entertainment and World Championship Wrestling. Benoit was known for his technical wrestling ability, intense in-ring style, and dedication to his craft. His career. Chris Benoit began his wrestling career in Canada and Japan before making his way to WCW in 1995. He gained recognition in WCW as a member of the legendary Four Horsemen stable and later as a singles competitor. Benoit won multiple championships in WCW, including the WCW World Heavyweight Championship. In 2000, Benoit joined WWE and continued to achieve success. He became a fan favorite and won several championships, including the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. Benoit was known for his intense rivalries and memorable matches, particularly his involvement in the Ruthless Aggression era. His controversies. The most significant controversy surrounding Chris Benoit is the tragic events that occurred in June 2007. Benoit, his wife Nancy, and their son Daniel were found dead in their home. It was later determined that Benoit had murdered his wife and son before taking his own life. The incident shocked the wrestling community and fans worldwide. The investigation into the tragedy revealed that Benoit had been suffering from severe brain damage, likely caused by years of concussions and head trauma. The medical condition, known as chronic traumatic encephalopathy, is associated with behavioral changes, depression, and aggression. Following the events, Benoit's legacy was heavily tarnished, and WWE took significant steps to distance themselves from him. They removed virtually all mentions of him from their programming and disallowed the use of his name or likeness. The incident also sparked a wider discussion on the long-term effects of head injuries in professional wrestling. Before we get into the next chapter, a like and subscribe would do absolute wonders for my channel. His life. Chris Benoit was born on May 21, 1967, in Montreal, Quebec, Canada. He developed a passion for wrestling at a young age and pursued a career in the industry. Benoit was known for his intense dedication to his craft and his reputation as a hard worker. He was highly respected by his peers for his technical ability and commitment to putting on quality matches. Outside of wrestling, Benoit was described as a private individual who preferred to keep his personal life separate from his public persona. He was married to Nancy Benoit, who was also involved in the wrestling business, and they had one son named Daniel. The tragic events surrounding the deaths shocked those who knew them and the wrestling community as a whole. It's important to note that while Chris Benoit's in-ring career is still discussed due to its impact on professional wrestling, the tragic events surrounding his death and the actions he took have cast a dark shadow over his legacy. The wrestling industry has since made significant efforts to prioritize the well-being and safety of its performers, particularly regarding head injuries and mental health.